Het echte gevecht vind ik het altijd heel interessant te kijken hoe effectief de sporten zijn. Zo.
Martial arts have long been an integral part of human life. They not only offer physical fitness and combat skills, but also provide deep insights into discipline, philosophy, and personal development. Among the numerous martial arts practiced worldwide, karate and Aikido stand out due to their rich histories and unique approaches to combat. In this video, we will witness a battle between these two highly influential martial arts. First, let's travel back to 1998 to witness a duel between Aikido practitioner Christian Tissier and karate black belt Pina. True to Aikido's principle of absorbing an opponent's energy to redirect it back at them, Tissier expertly used the powerful karate kicks from Pina to unexpectedly throw him to the ground. Pina attempted to counterattack with a series of kicks, but in this match, it must be acknowledged that Tissier was the superior fighter. He successfully brought his opponent down using a perfectly executed wrist joint lock.
Veel technieken die de ene en de andere sporter van elkaar overnemen.
In this encounter, we can see how Aikido emphasizes harmonizing with the opponent's energy rather than opposing it directly. Aikido techniques involve circular movements that guide the opponent's force, then use their momentum against them. Aikido practitioners typically avoid direct confrontation, preferring instead to redirect attacks into controlled movements. This is exemplified by the Aikido practitioner who is attacked by a karate practitioner in the following scenario. Aikido techniques emphasize efficiency, using minimal physical strength by applying joint locks, throws, and precise strikes. Combat in Aikido often involves manipulating the attacker's joints, such as the wrists, elbows, or shoulders, to incapacitate or unbalance them. To defend, Aikido practitioners often deflect attacks by blending with the incoming force and guiding it through circular movements. This technique focuses on disrupting the opponent's balance, making them vulnerable to being neutralized. Next, there's a moment when a cocky karate fighter enters an Aikido dojo and challenges the master to a fight. However, he quickly finds out that he is no match for the prowess of Aikido. The karate master is thrown repeatedly, unable to land a single strike on the Aikido practitioner. At the end of the match, he acknowledges the extraordinary skill of the Aikido master and bows in respect. Now, let's return to the 1990s to witness a duel between karate master Shigeo Sujitani and Aikido practitioner Tetsu Yamazaki in an MMA tournament. This match showcased a full contact fight where both fighters continuously unleash their signature techniques from their respective martial arts. Despite having only one arm, the Aikido fighter managed to outmatch the karate master, eventually leaving him lying on the ground. The Aikido practitioner not only excelled in the stand-up fight, but also dominated when the fight transitioned to the ground. Next, we have an Aikido practitioner facing multiple karate masters in a sparring session. The first opponent is a karate practitioner wearing a headguard. This karate fighter is swiftly taken down to the floor and pinned using a knee lock. The next opponent is a female karate practitioner wearing gloves. However, she seems too weak for the Aikido master as she falls not from a throw, but from losing her balance after her attack is effectively deflected. Following this, the Aikido master finally encounters a more evenly matched opponent. This Shotokan karate fighter manages to hold the Aikido master in a clinch for a considerable amount of time. Despite this, the Aikido practitioner ultimately brings his opponent down by catching his leg during an attempt at a classic karate kick. The next challenge for the Aikido master comes from another karate fighter wearing a protective helmet. He tries to land a series of rapid punches, but they are skillfully blocked by the Aikido master. Once again, this opponent ends up on the floor. And finally, we have a Japanese Aikido fighter facing an MMA fighter with a karate background. This karate master, with his intimidating demeanor, looks quite formidable at first glance. However, his fighting ability does not match his fierce appearance. From the start of the match, the MMA fighter is pushed to the edge of the ring, unable to break free from the tight grip of the Aikido master. Eventually, he is thrown onto the canvas, and the fight transitions into a ground battle. The Aikido practitioner gives him no chance to recover. The MMA fighter ultimately taps out, unable to endure the excruciating Aikido lock any longer. Aikido practitioners and enthusiasts around the world owe a great deal of gratitude and respect to Steven Seagal, as he is one of the key figures who popularized this Japanese martial art. Seagal's first job was as a dishwasher at a restaurant called The Wagon Wheel. Noticing his quick movements, a Japanese Shotokan karate expert who worked as the chef at the restaurant decided to give him basic karate training. This marked the beginning of Seagal's long journey in martial arts. In 1964, he began studying Aikido under the guidance of Harry Kiyoshi Ishisaka. During his late teens, Seagal moved to Japan with his father, who was visiting the country for military reasons, and they decided to settle there permanently. Before long, Seagal earned a 7th degree black belt and the title of Shihan in Aikido. This Japanese term is used across various martial arts to honor senior martial arts practitioners. Seagal went on to become the first foreigner in Japan to successfully run an Aikido dojo.